don't.
Okay, I'm disrespectful. I gotta ask.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
I like that. All right, man. I'm back, man. We're back. Excuse me. I just can't think after all that. Okay. We're back. God's favorite podcaster, you know what I'm saying? Blue Avenue Podcast. Jay Jennings, the LimeWire legend, 3 Phone Jones. You know what I'm saying? Fix a Flat, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Shout out.
Yeah. And I got some special guests in me. I'm going to start on my left side and we'll go around. So, my boy.
How y'all doing? You heard the voice, you saw the face, you made the choice. Go by the name of DeVell. How y'all doing? Back again for the first time. I ain't gonna miss no more. Conflicts, weather, but
that was a different situation.
I don't appreciate how y'all jumped my boy, but I'm back and we ain't gonna do that no more.
Man, look, by the time this come out, they gonna see because they was bogus. Like,
it
was wilding. Yo,
that wouldn't have happened if I was there.
You been missing sessions?
Was doing me?
Yeah,
it was.
Why you missing? You missing sessions?
I missed one session.
Oh, damn.
One session.
And they try to pummel on my
I wanted to be here,
They was in there tripping.
Time conflicts and weather. We had to reschedule and I couldn't make it, but
facts,
y'all made it work. It was a good one.
Fact. I love that episode. I was lying on Twitter, too. In my mind, when I listened to it, I said it was the best one we did. But I ain't gonna lie, to me, it's still the review episode. That one was like...
That was a good one.
That was a good one,
yeah. But we're gonna
get into that. It might be this one.
It's gonna be better than this one.
It might be this one. You know what I'm saying? So, please, don't say introduce yourself. It's Biggsyxgod. You know
Hello. Yeah. My name is Biggsyxgod. You can follow me on all platforms, Biggsyxgod.
Not the little one. That's really
it. Not the little one. The big one.
The
big dog.
Yeah. I love this already. Okay, and then we got Tashira. How you doing?
Yes, I'm Tashira. You can find me on platforms Facebook, Tashira Harris, and Instagram, Tashira_H. Yeah.
I like that. That was a big fact. And then we got Big Von in here, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Von Will. You can follow me at Aries.finest, the only finest in the city.
It's Aries seasons too.
You feel me?
Okay,
Let them know. Birthday just passed. Feeling that 25,
okay.
man. Yeah. You know, I'm happy to be on the show, man. I've been
we had to, bro,
in.
for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Just want to add in there real quick.
Yeah.
I'm big too.
Hey.
The biggest Tashira.
The
The
biggest P.
Give him a bomb. I don't know. Give him something.
You got baby T and big T, man.
Hey. And then both y'all birthdays is past, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. I represent the Pisces. You know what I'm saying? Let me just make that clear.
Mine's
I'm not an
April 3rd,
Aries at all.
this past Monday.
Happy belated, bro. Yeah, happy belated as well.
Thank you.
That's what's up, man.
My birthday in September.
Okay. What's that?
We're going to bring it back, man.
No, I'm a Libra.
Big Libra.
Big Libra.
No.
Big Libra.
That was a
I
big
bring the balance. A
Yeah,
Scorpio?
see, we did
We don't do that.
the zodiac stuff on that
Yeah,
last
we
one. So
did.
crazy. Okay.
No,
I'm a Sag.
not a Scorpio. I'm really into it too.
Y'all
So
cool
no.
Thank
not a
you.
Scorpio.
You a Sag too?
That's true, yeah.
Our birthday is right next to each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, period.
On like
I'm
15th
cool
to the
with Sag.
20th.
Yeah.
I'm cool with
Y'all
Sag.
cool
days
Okay,
apart.
cool. Yeah, y'all
That's
cool.
with them.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, especially with all the Sagittarius
Y'all cool
haters
with
we've been having.
Man, all the time.
Period.
Man, bro. So, okay, look. I want to get into these current events, but I want to drop the gem of the week, you know what I'm saying, before we even get into that. I want to let y'all know, because they was tripping on the last one. They didn't understand me. I said Drake and Drive. Aubrey Graham and Drive. They thought I meant Drake and Drive. Aubrey Graham and Drive.
Yeah.
I said, don't do that on Valentine's Day.
Post Valentine's
Drake and
Day.
Drive.
Don't Drake and Drive.
Drake and Drive.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that clear.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
On
saying?
Valentine's Day, that's
on Valentine's Day,
dangerous.
Drake and
What
Drive.
that man say? I did everything for her.
No. Hey, look, somebody told me they almost didn't make it because after Valentine's Day, they was drinking and driving.
Bro, that shit get real, man.
Put that shuffle on that Marvin's room.
Oh, man.
Don't.
Please, no.
Now and forever? Bro, I've been there before, But no, so...
Your foot get real.
You don't want to be there. You don't want to...
No, I've draked before, but never draked and drive.
Yeah,
I did it after my last breakup. It was a real bad breakup, and I was I started boofing.
Yeah, no, I got bad road rage already. I'm good.
Your foot just started getting a little heavier.
It's like, bro, come on. No.
So I wanted to say this is the gem of the week, the official one, you know what I'm saying, right here. Listen, if she got hot sauce in her purse, she's dangerous. That's a red flag. That's
Well,
a
call
simple
me
fact.
Hey, but according to
Okay.
Drake,
That's
I need to keep a
dangerous.
pack of hot
It's-
sauce
How
on
I'm
is
me.
saying
that
it's a red
dangerous?
flag.
Why is it
Popeye's
red
hot
flag?
sauce.
She's
Hey, you
prepared.
Why is it right?
She is
Stay ready. You don't gotta
prepared
get
for
ready.
any
Look,
situation.
prepare for
You
any
ain't been at
situation.
Gold Room and
Have
wanted
you
some hot
ever
sauce and
been-
they
I've
took
been
forever
with-
to get
They
you
Talk
some hot
about
sauce.
that.
definitely, they definitely just gave me some hot
But
sauce. I
not
don't know.
even
You don't
just
need
a
that.
Gold
Come
Room.
on.
Have you ever
Anywhere.
been anywhere and you just needed a little,
Hot
and they
sauce in
got
the purse.
Tabasco?
That's kind of
They
like
got
dangerous.
Tabasco.
Why they
In
make
the-
it
in
that
the
size?
purse? Why
then?
in the purse?
Why they
Where
make
she
it that
gonna put
size?
As a
What you
lady,
gonna
put
put
it
it in your
in
pocket?
carry.
Well,
Where's she gonna put it at?
What I'm saying is, listen,
That is
to
not
me
the
it's a
gem of the
red
day.
flag. Maybe it's not a red flag for everybody
That
else.
is not the gem of the day,
And we
y'all.
go that the
That
gem of the
cannot.
day.
No.
I ain't gonna front. I gotta, cause you know some places got Tabasco sauce.
Bro, be
Oh,
mad.
I
I need my
need
red.
my-
I gotta keep
I
a
need
little
my
Louisiana
Louisiana.
Yeah, bro.
Gotcha.
Like,
Heavy
I'm
on
sorry.
Louisiana.
No,
Heavy on
Okay,
Heavy,
Louisiana.
heavy.
I gotta give it to that.
Heavy
yeah,
on
I'm gonna give it to
Louisiana.
y'all.
But I
Alright.
feel you though, cause nah.
Look, I don't like it. I'll just say
That
that.
means
You know,
Why
she-
is it? Why
that
is it a red
means she
flag?
knows.
Why is it
Especially
a
if you
red
in the
flag?
South.
Yeah.
If you in the South, you
It's
you
an
keep
it's
it.
an
Okay.
essential.
Okay, look.
Hey, my
I'm
guy,
not-
you
I'm
ever ate
not
the
with-
breast?
Kankakee,
You
Illinois.
ate
It's
the
an
breast,
essential
right?
for you
Yeah.
to have
That's
the hot
dry.
sauce
I
in
need
your
hot
bag.
sauce for that. I don't always have hot
Yeah.
sauce for that. Man, you gotta have hot sauce.
Okay. I personally don't enjoy.
Do you eat hot
That's
sauce?
a green
do.
flag to me. If she got hot sauce in her purse, she good.
That means
for
she stay
everything.
ready.
I knew it was gonna turn into.
And if we eating it, I'm like,
Okay.
it
It's
just don't taste
missing
right.
something.
And she
It's
pull out
missing
hot sauce.
something.
That's a love language.
Literally.
That is
Sorry.
a
All right,
lot.
so-
It's
sorry.
missing
Because if a
something.
We can
guy
reverse
got
the
hot
gym.
sauce, I don't want him to have no purse, but if he got hot sauce, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my
Look
God.
at Hey, Jim, for the.
That's not a purse,
You
bro.
eating it,
You
yeah.
want some?
And
Hey,
listen,
not
it's
a
they
Easter.
give you
purse.
no hot sauce, huh?
By the time this come out, who knows? But it's Easter today. Don't do it on Easter then. How
Happy
about that?
Easter,
Can we do
Why
that?
not? I'm doing it on East. I'm doing it every
With the hot sauce in the
day.
purse?
Slander to the
Yes.
DoorDash
Yo,
I
driver.
ain't gonna
family
hold you.
house, you finna be
Exactly.
in.
And some folks
man,
don't got the
look,
right
that
hot
part.
sauce
Hey,
or they
shout out to
don't
them, they
season
know.
their food.
Cause why
I'm
they
pulling
shoot
up.
at
I'm
somebody's
waiting
house
till
and they can't
Juneteenth.
cook?
But yeah, shout out to them.
Oh, Juneteenth because it's black, so it's a black thing.
No, I'm saying that's when I'm pulling up to the
With the hot
family
sauce?
house to do all that.
No, man.
Shout out
She
to
gotta
them.
have it whenever. You gotta stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah, that's real. That's a gym.
He's
Slander to
prepared.
Okay,
the
that's
DoorDash
on
driver
God.
that didn't
Stay
get
ready.
paid.
Yeah,
his
let me
hot sauce.
say
I like
it.
that.
Yeah,
Gym
we
of the
go
week. Oh God.
Gym of the week.
This the gym
is
of the week.
Stay in. Okay, but
said that
red,
3 times on Friday, too,
red
yeah.
hot sauce and
Yeah.
chill a little bit. So okay, we're gonna do the current events. I knew it was gonna go there. So we wanted to discuss Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, and Jill Biden, the tweet or whatever she said. She mentioned that she wanted both teams because LSU won the national championship. And then she was like, "Oh, we shot a winner and a loser come to the White House."
When they start doing that?
You know,
Never.
I thought it was only the winner.
And they just
I'm
People
sorry.
ask for
disrespectful.
messages.
Excuse me,
That's
I
But
don't know
she
much
said
about
in her-
sports.
Since the beginning
When
of
is it?
they first did it,
Yeah.
it was always
Yeah.
the
The winner,
Winner.
correct?
Yes.
It's from what I know. I don't do much about sports.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact when I do see him,
National-
it's
yeah.
always the
The
winner.
highest.
That's
Yeah.
When did y'all start having
And I-
both of them?
losers.
I seen an interview and she said that they also said no because he didn't even have them in his bracket to win.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted the winner and the loser because he wanted Ohio and them to win. Is that what? Is that y'all? Just let me
And
know.
I
Is
No,
that
we're talking
correct?
about the
It was-
women's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're talking about the women's.
Even
Who
in
was it?
general,
Yeah,
doesn't he
but
like
it was
rock
Jill.
with
It
Ohio?
was Jill Biden.
It was his wife.
Jill Biden,
Yeah.
the wife.
They
Yeah.
essentially
Yeah.
each other
Yeah.
to some point.
No, you're right. That's a fact.
Gotta
I mean,
think
he
about
called
it.
Angel Reese up and was like, "Nah, we
It's
still
bad
want y'all." And
publicity.
LSU accepted it and all that. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
bad
That was
publicity if he
that was
didn't like try to
controversy. That was.
say
Yeah,
something
he
after
got
the
it-
shit.
he
After
got
the
his
wife
own
said it, you know
control.
what I mean?
He was like,
Let
"Look
me, yeah, like
Oh,
always talking, bro. You always
Hey,
talking.
got me out here looking bad.
Yeah.
No, for real.
So okay, yeah, that's how I feel about
Sorry,
it. No, you
Yeah.
good. So Vaughn, did you have any thoughts on?
Honestly, they know what they was doing with
Yeah.
that. Honestly, so I ain't gonna speak too much on what I
Nah,
don't know and what
yeah.
I feel with that. But
sure.
yeah, like they said, the winner and those who work hard for it. You feel me? So yeah,
real.
shady as ever. You know, and when it comes to them, nobody questions it because it's them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
shady.
yeah.
Winners only. 'Cause this is the winner's circle, not the winner and loser circle.
Nah, that's a fact.
Right.
So
Yeah. I know you wanted to say something about
No,
it.
if they
but-
wanted to.
Oh, did y'all
chime
want to
in.
go? Because I know y'all know how I feel about it. Like, yeah, bro, that was trash. And
Yeah.
they
That's
know why they
trash.
did it.
Yeah.
Even
That's-
besides all the drama that they had going on with the whole, you know,
Yeah. The
besides all of
rings.
that, it just seemed a
Calling
little petty.
classless.
Yeah, like when the for lack of better words, when a white girl did it, it was sportsmanship. It was cool.
It was.
when they
It
was-
was.
it
It
was
was.
cool
just
when they
fire.
do it.
It's
It's
a
a problem
It's
when
a
I
problem
do
when
it.
I do it.
Lit-
bro, like
She
That's
was
right.
fiery. She was passionate. passion.
Yeah.
Like,
And what
It
is
was
that? But
so
like,
good.
and I know everybody been talking about, but like in men's sport, that's never a problem.
It's never
But
a
because
problem.
she's a black
woman. It's now.
It's now she's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? She's being
unsportsmanlike.
And it's like, my damn, I'm happy. I'm pumped. You know
pumped
what I'm
up.
saying? Y'all at?
For lack of better words.
I'm beating you and I'm showing it.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong
And then
with
she goes and
that?
put it in rap.
Okay.
Goes like, yeah, I can do this too.
For real. That's real though. It's cool when y'all do it. It's a problem when
could
we
she
do it,
have
bro.
been more classier about it? Sure, she could have, but she didn't want to.
That's a fact.
Yeah, why should she have to?
And she shouldn't be patronized because she was excited. You know what I'm saying? That was her genuine emotion. Like, people just get a little bit too obsessed with trying to be so controlling of how people should be or should act and should do. Like, everybody is a human person. We all are literally genuinely going through them emotions. Like,
and when it comes to women, from my experience, they don't get enough of that space men get to feel what they feel. You feel me? And tell them that it's valid, you know.
Or it's always seen as so negative and such an aggressive. Like me, I'm naturally aggressive. Like I talk naturally aggressive. But when I'm feeling something and we talking passionately, me and Tashira have a conversation and somebody like may walk up and think we're arguing or whatever, but we genuinely just talking about
we having a great time.
Enjoying the conversation. But those who don't know.
But then you mind your business.
And it's like, and it's really on the outside, we're not even aggressive.
We're really not just really passionately talking. Right. Passionately
That's how I
talking.
get too, yes. I feel
Literally just talking about whatever.
With the hands, but like everything, everything portrayed for a black woman is aggressive.
Is aggressive. Or
if
just
it's not
coming
sad,
off wrong.
you know what I'm saying, and grief, it's aggressive. Like it's like it can't be no in between. You either
can't
aggressive
be having
and
a good
ghetto,
time.
you know what I'm saying, or you get sad and weak, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. It's no middle of the spectrum there. So it's just kind of like it's a double-edged sword. You win, and you lose.
All right, listen, man. Y'all, that's literally what I was gonna say. So, DeVille, I know you had some strong feelings on this.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
I want to apologize to Michaela because she's gonna have her work ahead of her on this one. But
not like that last one.
There's two clowns that I want to spotlight on here for being clowns.
Okay, before you go, real quick, I just want to say follow DeVille on Twitter. What's your Twitter, bro? Because I know you be going in on him on Twitter.
I'm trying to get into Twitter. So
he be going in on him. I saw it. I'm like, he got like 3 in a row.
I was talking.
He was like, you're 40, bro. You're 40. Get on
Twitter. You too old to be acting like this. You almost 40.
Give me your Twitter.
I don't know how old Andrew Reese is, like 20, 20, 21, whatever like that.
Yeah.
Bro's 40. Like, okay, Keith Olbermann called Andrew Reese a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh.
David Portnoy, who runs Barstool Media, sports and everything like that, called her a classless piece of shit.
Oh.
These are all
both of these are
they were going in. That sound like it was personal.
They old niggas.
Old niggas. There's always the motherfuckers before them.
This has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark because they've already came up and said, Caitlin Clark already said she balled out. She deserves that. I wasn't paying attention to it because I was doing it also. So this ain't got no slander on her. So I've been playing sports and watching sports my entire life. And we've seen men get in people's faces.
Yes.
They're playing at the highest level. Even when I was playing Pee Wee, I'm
we saw that.
I'm talking my business.
Talking, throwing stuff at them.
Russell Westbrook rocks a baby. Game Time does the watch in people's head. LeBron does the silencer. It's fiery. It's competitive.
Sportsman like.
We do. You can't see me.
And that's aggressive.
That's forever.
Aggressive.
Let me tell y'all something. I didn't watch the men's championship game.
Me either.
The day after. It did not matter. Them women balled out
and
the day before.
That's a big fact.
Caitlin Clark did her thing. She balled out. They already said, like, we knew she was going to get 30. Our job was surrounding everybody on her. Andrew Reese dropped 23 and 10 rebounds. So that's a double-double. And she started celebrating. There was 6.3 million viewers watching that. They put women's college basketball on the map, and it's only going to go up from there.
And it's only going. They put women on the map for that entirely.
Yeah,
just
we've been
general.
talking about how the WNBA is kind of going up and up and up and everything like that, but it was always at a point where it was kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends tell me they don't watch women's sports because it's not the same. It's not at the same level. It's not the same.
I hear that all the time.
They coming up right now. They
Better
doing
than
all.
them.
They doing all the same things. And there's even clips where they show women, professional women, balling out on those normal LA fitness dudes who was talking mess on the internet.
I see those all the time.
All day.
Doing them dirty.
And one of my friends told me dead ass, he was like, I can't get into the women's sports because they can't dunk or they're not doing like the same like skill level.
It's gotta be an ego thing.
Them ladies was balling.
That's a fact.
They were doing their thing. Like the level is going up for them.
Yeah.
And then they get knocked down for showing some emotion. And it just shows you like there's always gonna be a little bit of inequality and double standard in that no matter how far they come.
Selfishness and greed
I was
comes into
watching that game from start to finish. And I was at a sports bar and there was some Iowa fans in there cheering and everything like that. Everybody was having a great time watching that. Nobody caring about the game. I want to commend them ladies. They did their thing. Shout out to Andrew Reese. Shout out to Fly. They did their thing. And
Big
like,
Fosh, Flage, Big Fosh. Big Fosh.
You grown ass, sad ass
men in the industry.
Men who was just sitting here hating about some ladies showing emotion that we see on the football field and the basketball court
every
from
game.
big dudes all day long. Justin Jefferson would be grittying all damn day long. Imagine if Flage Johnson
they ain't gonna talk about the women's football.
They would have lost their mind. So I just want to dead all that. Like sports is sports. They at the highest competitive level, and when they get to the WNBA, it's going to be a wrap too. But they getting their bag because they got them NIL deal. So shout out to them on that. I went a little overboard, but I'm sorry. We can get to that.
That's a whole nother topic of discussion for another day.
It bothered me how people were reacting to them doing their thing.
But that's how it is when it comes to women in general. You could see the heart of man just by everything, bro. You got all this award, all this recognition, all this notoriety just because a woman doing the same thing and getting some attention, that hurts your pride?
Angel Reese is from woman.
Angel Reese is from Baltimore.
And that just does it.
And she walk a certain way, she talk a certain way,
all
she act a certain way. And she showed out.
Yeah.
She was
gorgeous.
She was
her.
And she was proud of her.
And she put on.
And she should be able to be like that. Like you should be able to, without questioning her personality, without questioning who she is, her integrity as a woman.
Exactly.
None of that.
And she hasn't done anything to make you think
At
otherwise.
all.
And now
you can't see me. It's this. It's this.
Like
y'all act like she was
like she was
rumbling with the girl on the court.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I just want to shout them out. They did their thing, and they coming for the
That's a fact, bro.
All they did was just put them on the map more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
wanted
wants to draw attention to her character, but they can't deny she a baller.
Exactly. Balled out.
I honestly, you know what? Y'all said everything I wanted to say on it. Like I said, I felt the way. I know you felt strongly about it. But no, because y'all don't even know. The bill don't get like this. He be chilling on the more. He be chilling on like the topics like that.
When it comes to women,
he was like, "Yo, this one."
Well, when it comes to sports, period. But like this one so happened to be like,
women topics. Honestly, I can't bite my tongue when it comes to women. I don't care what man or situation, how aged out, how prolific you are in life. When it comes to it, the women don't get what they deserve, and that's just
they're coming from a point like they're already on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to the sports.
Oh no, and they shoot her straight up.
And when they going up, it's like seems like people keep trying to knock them down for whatever reason.
Because it's going straight up. It's the only thing they gotta fucking face is our fucking ridicule. That's it. Other than that, ain't shit stopping them. They don't care about the hate. They don't care about the people talking. They gonna keep doing them and keep shining, regardless.
Go to your local Lynx game when the season starts for the ladies.
Period.
Go out.
Get them tickets.
Shout out to, man, you know what?
I want to get on the bars with her.
Y'all said everything I wanted to say, man. Shout out to LSU women's basketball team, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact, man. So look, we're going to get right into this topic, man. I want to do the fan mail segment first, then we'll get into everything else. So I had a gentleman message me on Snapchat. I said it to all y'all, right? Y'all got the message? Okay. So it's another fan mail segment. Keep sending them in also because, you know, people be going through things and we can help. You know what I'm saying? If we, you know, somehow.
Take what you can.
Leave what doesn't resonate.
Yes. Take what resonates and leave what does not.
There you go. That's right.
Everybody has their own personal opinions.
Facts.
Take it with heed how you need to in your life. Okay.
But y'all asked us. Remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, facts. You can't get mad. I mean,
you asked us.
Yeah. Okay.
How you get
don't take offense.
So, okay. The message says, I need y'all help on the podcast. I've been dating this lady now for about 5 years. It's been great, but the only problem is that her son has been very disrespectful to me, but she doesn't want me to discipline him, and his biological father is not around to do so. So what should I do? I'm going to wait to see how I feel. So who wants to go first?
Okay, just to stretch some context out so everybody knows.
He's 14.
For 5 years, so that means they met when his child was 9.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm good enough.
Now.
Yeah.
They've been together 5 years. They've been together 5 years.
5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long.
And his dad is not in his life.
Yes.
Yeah.
The biological father is not in his life.
Biological father is not in his life. Yeah.
Okay.
And the mother also does not want
him to
the
discipline.
Stepfather, and I put that in quotes.
Wait, does she stop him? Does she not want him?
I think that's what he was like getting
so
to.
she stopped him every time.
She said she doesn't want me to discipline him.
Y'all want me to go first? Because it's gonna be a little segment. I don't really. Everybody, man. When it comes to stepdaddy situations, okay? Because
my license expired.
My shit is, I ain't even sign up. I ain't gonna lie. I be that shit be finding me and I don't want it. Yeah. I don't want it. It's not that I don't want it. I just, okay? So
you get surprised.
And this just, it really come out of nowhere because why am I falling in love with somebody else's woman? Now, that's another story.
Yikes.
It's like this, B.
B is like... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
If you as the dad, the stepdad, right? 9 years. Okay, he's 9 when you
you're
started.
You're not the stepdad unless you're married.
You're not. True. That was a.
So if that's a discussion that y'all have had to establish,
that's why I said
that
you gotta
title.
communicate what it is. I think communication helps a lot in this situation because first off, you won't know. First off, 5 years. That the first 8 months. The first 8 months, I know that kid's a problem. I'm sorry. I love kids, but they're shits. Okay, so
especially
the
at
kids,
9 years old.
I was just gonna say, like, why
and then on top of that, he don't have a father. So what he's going through, you have to either admit another a viewpoint of him, so he could see what he don't want to do no more, and okay, I want to be more like my mom's new friend. You feel me?
Like you're putting on a male, like, you know,
create them, give them a different environment. I just think personally, if that communication is not there and she's stopping you, you can't do shit, because truthfully, that's her kid. At the end of the day, it's simple. If she don't want you disciplining her kid, then don't even try, bro. Okay. You got to remove yourself from her and that now because truthfully, it's not your place, especially if she don't want you. Now, if your feelings change about her because of that, if it causes conflict for your relationship and everything, then now you got to reevaluate some things. But that's just me personally.
Especially at age 14 now.
At 14, 14.
He's a freshman in high school.
Little boy, I will pick you up and talk you down. And then look at your mama like I did it.
There's a difference from 9 to 14 now.
You feel me? So it's like you have time to put some there. You could speak, but if you plan on discipline, your form of discipline is, ignorance or yelling, or you come into this giving him what he already used to, then you're not going to get nowhere.
Sure.
And she's scared, so you got to present yourself a little bit more calm. That's my opinion. You
knew in the beginning. I ain't gonna
like that's what I'm saying. Like 5 years in, like we done already kind of we acquainted.
You feel me? we more than acquainted,
but I just
see. But time with people is different. Some people would rather wait. Just because you 5 years don't mean you got access.
No, because to me at this point, you started off when the child was 9. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have been together. Y'all probably was together a little bit more than 5 years. Right. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other. So at that point, that conversation should have already been introduced. And then I just feel like for it to be so deep in here, and we have not even touched base on each other about how parenting is going 5 years in. So what have we been doing this whole time? You know what I'm saying? What's been going on this whole time? Has a child been always disrespecting you? You know what I'm saying? Or is this just like a new... Is it a new thing? What's going on? And then I feel like at that point, the conversation is no longer about the child. Well, now we need to understand it because like what's going on with us? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't feel like you can't trust me to discipline your kid, which is virtually my kid because we're in the same household, sharing financials if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Putting food in the same house, but you can't. You trust me to pay the bills and do everything else, but I cannot discipline your child.
Oh, she just
because we 5 years tapped in.
We're tapped in. We're damn near married.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You just without the ring.
Crazy,
Like you. That's wild. So at that point, I feel like forget the child being disrespectful because now you're disrespecting me.
Yeah, because that's disrespectful.
You crossed the boundary for me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't taking into consideration how it makes me feel. I'm being disrespected from both ways, and you see no issues with it. You know. So for me, it's just like the whole relationship needs a reevaluation. Because if two parents ain't on the same page, you ain't gonna parent no kid correctly. Because he gonna disrespect you, you know what I'm saying? I can get away with slick shit over here, but then I know my mom, I know she gonna be like, nah, or whatever about whatever, you know? So it's just like, y'all need to have a reevaluation about y'all relationship and then talk about the disrespecting of the child if it gets that far.
Actual statements. Drop a bomb on that.
I'm for
go ahead. You got anything else to add to that? Yeah.
My friend, I agree 100% with what she's saying.
Yeah.
I do also want to bring in another aspect of it with the child. As a kid who grew up with the stepmom, my stepmom dated my dad for 2 years before they were introduced. She was introduced to us. So you're already locked in with this woman, but you don't have no connection with us, and we didn't like her. So when you came in, you didn't come in with anything nurturing. Anything that I know about being a woman is because I taught myself.
Right.
what are you showing that little boy for him to want to even allow you to be his dad? Why does he feel it's okay for him to disrespect you? Is his mom disrespecting you and setting that platform? Is that what's going on at home?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Y'all, 5 years in, what has he seen from 9 to 14 to allow him to think disrespecting is cool? For me, disrespecting for me was cool because my dad disrespected my stepmom. So for me, I already don't like you.
Yeah.
So you not my mom.
Right.
You not my. So you gonna hear that? You not my dad because she not my mom. Okay.
Grits anyways.
Okay. I don't like your food.
Right.
I don't. You know, like you can't do my hair right. I told you flip it this way. You flipped it that. Like it's already a lot going on. So what gateway has already been presented for him to feel as though it's okay to disrespect you? Why does he not feel comfortable at home with you? Is something going on? Why is that not being presented for him to feel like he can trust in you to be that stepdad and be that essential new dad? Because his dad already not in his life. So he already feeling like he maybe is not enough. Why does my dad not want me? My mom really is focusing on you in a relationship. A lot of times you see that with single moms who've been single moms. She was single for most of his beginning of his life. Then she got with you. So how is she, like, what is he feeling? Why he feels okay?
That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
She's allowing the behavior. Essentially, at that point, the mom is allowing the behavior because she probably, like I said, she probably is already presenting disrespect. When she get mad, is y'all beefing in front of the kid? Y'all been beefing in front of him since he was 9.
Broke. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You broke, bro.
And why you gonna stop being disrespectful if you ain't being told to stop being
disrespectful?
Right.
You gonna keep doing something. They allowing you to do it thus far.
Yeah.
It was cool then. It's cool
It's
now.
cool
Right?
now. You ain't have a problem when I said that last time.
Right.
So why I can't say it now?
My mom laughed last time.
She thought it was funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this shit again.
My mom had
Oh,
said
God.
it actually one time. I heard it.
She told me. My grandma did too. Grandma, yeah.
My grandma
Like,
don't like you. My mom
Nobody
don't
like
you.
you.
Right. You're not my
So,
dad.
Okay.
DeVell, go ahead. Did you have any thoughts on that? What should he do?
I don't got a lot on it. I mean, I let my stepdaddy license expire. It was tiring, bro. Like, for real. I couldn't do it. You got some big shoes to fill. Honestly, they both said basically everything that I was trying to think of. Because I really didn't have a lot on it. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, at age 9, you probably have a certain kind of feeling as a child when your mom introduced you to a new man. You probably, like, you're 9. Like, I don't know, man.
Been the man of the house until he got here.
Yeah, like fam, like, you're not doing anything for me. And then, like, if that same feeling goes all the way into age 14, like, something's going on.
Right.
Like, you didn't
You're not
like,
there for the kid. You're there for her.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, we can't place all the blame on just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, what if the kid ain't receptive? He don't want to, he don't want to.
that's the part
That's the part that I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, what's going on exactly where the kid just don't like you. Like, there's people in this world that just ain't gonna like you. They not gonna rock with you.
He don't want a stepdad.
And he might be knowing what's going on with
right.
him.
Like, is the mom disciplining me only, or is she not disciplining me and she's just letting it slide where I can just do whatever?
I say it from this point of a kid with a stepmom. I wanted my mom and my dad to be together for the longest. So does that he don't like you because he want his mom and dad together?
Right. Like, there's
like, it's a lot of aspects
Right.
that could go into it why he is feeling like it's okay to disrespect you.
Because I was 9, and I ain't gonna lie, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
But at 14, like, if I'm still that same way towards one person, like, I really don't rock with you.
Yeah.
Either you did something or didn't do nothing, or I just, like, I don't know. So I ain't got, like, a lot of insight on it because I really don't know. But, like, you got to figure it out if you 5 years in with somebody.
Or let it go.
I would say,
as much as that.
I suggest
as much as you may
your,
not want to.
talking to your partner, y'all need to start with each other.
Yeah, it comes down to
for sure.
communication.
Figuring
For
out
sure.
exactly why it is she don't want you to do.
Like, is she
her
getting
child.
defensive on you trying to bring up
Does she
being a disobedient or obedient like person, or
Does
like
she not like the way you discipline? You know what I'm saying? Does she not
like, I'm not
the
saying
way?
like raise your hand to him, but like, hey, like, let's
need to
talk.
have a
Like,
talk.
let's have a common
Or
ground.
you know what I'm
like,
saying? You want punishment. This is taken away. Or you know what I'm saying?
like,
Some type
I'm
of.
dating your mom. There's nothing that's gonna stop that right now.
You know what I'm saying?
So
That-
like, what's
that
going
needs
on?
to be a number
Right.
one understanding. Like, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere.
Right.
Exactly.
So yeah, start with your girl.
Address
Talk
that.
to your girl. Figure out what it is, her apprehension about why she don't want you to discipline her son. And then, after that, y'all both, I would say both of them need to have a conversation with the son.
Yeah.
Because if it's not coming from both directions, he ain't gonna respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all communicating two different things or communicating at two different times. It needs to come as a united front. As
On too.
yeah. If
After
it's coming
5
from me,
years,
it's
Yeah,
coming
like,
from
I don't like you
him.
even more now. Take them to a Twins game. Get them some cotton candy. Y'all hash out them differences, bro. Squash that beef.
Buy them some new shoes. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
They don't like you though.
You
waited this long to try to figure it out.
Yeah, because
he in his head like using you now because he's like, oh, he's gonna try to sit here and get on my good side.
Right, because then
But
he's
not
telling his
even like
boys,
that,
I don't
but
really
don't-
like him, but he be buying me shoes.
Okay,
So
but like that, don't
He's
even
gonna go to
die.
his future concert,
Don't
bro.
buy no child
Right.
now, because I mean, at the end of the day, you the child. Okay. The parent, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Hey,
buying
but no,
love,
it be
but-
some parents that are like don't judge me for my words. Weak parenting. Sadly,
Yeah.
they're
They be letting
what
their
I
kids
can
slide.
what I
Slippery
slide
slide.
ain't even
Slippery
slide.
slope,
They just don't know
okay?
what they're doing, and that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I'll be
Ain't
listening.
no
grew up
manual
old
to it.
school. You,
Ain't
yeah,
none. You gotta
would
learn as
think
you
most
go.
people, you got
Yeah.
to.
You ain't got
But
no vision.
and
Some
that's
ain't
the
willing to
problem.
evolve.
That's the problem.
at all.
See, I want to say that. Yes, you do learn as you grow, but you know what you're doing before you do it. See, but it enhances your knowledge of what you thought you knew. It's not that you didn't know, you just didn't know what the hell it was going to go through or how it was going to turn out for you.
I don't speak on the parent. I ain't a parent.
I leave the
Yeah,
kids.
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm trying to.
So
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
play
I don't believe
stepdad.
that.
I hope you
Here
listen
and
to
there.
all
I
this
think
advice.
my license for
I
next
don't believe
5
that
years.
because that's
You
too
just said,
much
I'm not
because
renewing it.
Yeah.
I am not a parent.
No, I
You
just
know what I'm
turned
saying?
25, bro.
But you
giving me
grow
life.
We can
into-
only give the advice we could give.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, you
So I hope
from
you
the
listen.
outside looking in, you know
I
what
can
look
say so
wrong
much,
and what look
but,
right.
like,
You
to
know?
Take
me-
all of this into account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
I ain't a
And then
parent.
it's hard, man.
Don't get
People,
that.
kids, they raise their shit different. So you know, you used to, grooming and teaching people how you teach,
Right.
but you thinking you disciplining somebody right, and whole time they need a little whooping.
We
you
also
know?
have to realize the way that maybe like our parents grew up and stuff like that. You
not
can
the
take
same time.
certain things
Yeah.
that they gave you and put into you, and then evolve into your own thing. I always say,
That's what
once you
it's
turn
about.
18, once you leave your parents' house, you are able to either grow into things that will help in your life or keep on with the same thing, which is why a lot of adults have the same traumas and go through the same things they went through or that their parents went through because they keeping on every single thing that their parent taught them. And not everything that your parent taught you was wrong, but in your life, things are different. So take what resonates with you and what can help you in your life, but you also have to grow as an adult into your own adulthood.
I like to say, don't change, adjust. It's not what you got going on is wrong. It's just maybe being too nice. You got to dial that shit back some. Like you got to self-evaluate yourself always, which what you
Be
do.
self-aware, for sure, being
Always.
self-aware.
Highly, that was a topic we just been talking about.
We've been
a
talking
lot
about that
lately.
for like a week now.
You
Me and
know-
Von been going
Okay.
back and forth
There
with
you
the
go.
self-awareness, for real. Because in our generation, a lot of people peaked in high school, so they still have that high school mindset.
Rocking
And it's
Letterman
like-
jackets.
Yeah,
you.
like, okay, hold on,
I
wait.
still
hold
got
on,
mine,
hold
but
on.
No,
Wait.
they're
No,
I
we're
was
talking
like,
about
From
No,
high
like
school,
your high school
from
That's
high
that
school,
is
yeah.
that
Yeah,
mindset.
that-
But you
that-
wanna
I was
know-
the popular kid in high
Yes.
school, but you a fucking loser right now.
On Facebook going in about some
Sleeping
stuff
on your
from like
motherfucking
high school,
friend
like
couch and
let
shit,
it go,
man.
bro.
Like, bro.
Remember that touchdown I scored 10 years ago?
Hey,
Yeah, that was
pause,
so dope,
pause.
dude.
I
Like,
dunked on
The
friends.
highlights,
Yeah.
no matter how old you get, the highlights
They
will
great.
still be golden.
But when you
If
still
they
bring them up
basic.
constantly, like
yeah.
I shook you then, I can shake you now.
that
like,
shouldn't be your
if
only
you're not
talking
doing
point
that,
as
if
an
that's
adult.
if you
all
talking about it,
your
you're
life
not
is-
doing that
yeah.
now.
But if
you
that's all
waste
your life
time.
revolves around now, like still bringing up the past, it's
Yeah.
fine and be like,
Yeah.
You gotta
I did
find
it.
new highlights.
And,
for
and
it.
that's
Okay.
and that's a
You don't
great
have no
milestone.
any adult highlights?
But if it stops the
At
second you
that,
graduate
yeah.
or leave high school, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Because then you still have that
Uh-huh.
same adolescent mindset.
Yeah.
Literally. I just said that people have a tendency to have like victim mindsets. You know what I'm saying? Like, woe is me. This happened to me, so this is why I'm here. This happened to me, or this. Everything is always like, but like in reality, we all got shit going on. Something happening
Facts.
to everybody every day.
Facts.
So it's like you either choose to be fixed upon it, you know what I'm saying, and be complacent, or you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, roll it out. Like, okay, yeah, you was homeless, you did this, you was broke, you was on this.
Everybody got a
Sorry,
story.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
I'm so
got a
sorry.
story.
Take 5 minutes, cry your tears, but like,
Wrap it up. Get your stuff together.
Let's get it together.
Pull them bootstraps up and keep
Thank
going.
you.
Like, I
Try
get
to
life is hard.
remind-
Life
yeah.
hard for everybody, but
That one.
We can't have
you either
victim
gonna
mindsets.
die or you gonna keep growing. But once you
Indeed.
stop growing, you die.
Right.
You gotta keep going, bro.
Regardless.
Everybody that
Absolutely
been through
die.
some shit.
Regardless, and that's the one thing I've been trying to remind myself is like, no matter how hard it gets, it's you ain't the only one in this boat. We all in different boats, but
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not to
Some boats is
downplay it.
sinking.
you know,
Yeah.
no, though.
If you sprouted a
Some
little
holes
leak,
in them.
like you gotta deal with it.
Facts,
Right.
right?
Patch
it up.
And that's
Yeah.
crazy because
Patch
that's
it
literally
up.
what we've been talking about. It's not that the actions of people have been, off. It's just, it's like this. If if I know I'm problematic when it comes to dealing with certain people, right? I won't bring those certain people around other people because I don't want them to see how I act with them. Because either way, I know that that's going to be that, whether anybody's around or we by ourselves.
Right. Or you lessen that time with
know,
that problematic person.
Exactly. I'm just done with that person.
Yeah, like that. You make some space.
Yeah. I believe if you know better, you do better.
Right.
You can't, we too grown, man. And she said it. We all going through it. So we got to all be on point with each other.
So what I would say is discipline the kids. Fuck all that. Because we all,
we definitely went
all the way. I was young.
You got the right group.
Y'all just went all the way off the kids.
But hey,
I can't be with nobody if you don't. I can't discipline your kids. I've been there with you 5 years now,
Man,
bro.
look, stepdaddy days is over.
Look, I can't do it. Okay, so look,
Let's go play catch.
Because my mind is all over now. Okay.
Yeah, we went in.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I told you this the group would do that to you, bro.
Yeah. I don't even remember the next topic. Okay, the next topic was, and this is actually kind of a transition into that too a little bit more. The topic was, shout out to XD Media, by the way, is telling the truth bad for business. Yeah. So, Devon, you want to go?
I was talking to y'all earlier about it. I think you always want to put your best foot forward and always be truthful. But depending on the situation and the business that is at hand, maybe you don't want to tell the full truth.
Right.
So telling the truth is essentially it can be bad for business, but you may want to take certain things out. So like I was telling y'all earlier, I was reading a meme and it was a guy who was like, my friend over here telling this girl that he travels for work. That's game. That's him putting his best foot forward. Right. What she didn't know was he's a delivery driver for Domino's.
Oh wow!
He travels for work.
That's the truth.
He didn't lie.
He just omitted that.
We
portion. She didn't ask either.
If you say, "Hey, he traveled for work," oh my god, like, oh my god, he traveled for work. That can be all kinds of different things. But if he said, "Oh yeah, I'm a delivery driver for Domino's," so I be around. That's bad for business.
We talked about that. We talked about is there a difference between lying and being dishonest? And when you omit, certain information, are you lying? Because you're really telling the truth, but you're not telling the full truth.
Telling the full truth.
You feel what I'm saying? But okay, that's another topic. Biggsyxgod is telling the truth. Is telling the truth bad for business?
I'm not volunteering no information.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk and tell you exactly what you may are asking and what you need.
Even
and that's it.
Even
nothing more,
nothing more, nothing less. If you ask now, a lot of times people don't ask follow-up questions. I'm a very attentive person and I pay attention to a lot of things. Yeah. So if I'm hearing you talk about you travel for work, okay, what you do?
What do you do?
Exactly.
What exactly is that?
Exactly. I'm a very questionable person. I'm gonna ask you them questions.
Leave tidbits out. Hey, that's on you.
Exactly. If you don't ask no follow-up questions,
that's on you. You gotta put everything else together. I told you what I do.
You gotta have interested. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? We have what you to know the details.
Okay.
I want to more time.
I want to know your schedule. Then at that point too, like
what company is it called?
What y'all be doing? Okay. Where are you at?
She's looking for validation. She's looking for real validation.
No,
she been hurt too much. No, you don't have to see
anybody hurt me. I just don't believe anyone.
I need to see the no, don't trust you.
I just feel you need to be attentive when you're talking to anybody, even when it is in business. Like a lot of times people get there and be like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know that this was gonna. Yeah. Did you ask the question?
It was in the syllabus.
They presented it to you. Did you ask any questions?
Ask the right questions.
They don't ask the right questions.
I learned people don't ask no questions.
None.
I've watched people ask no questions. Like I've been at photo shoots or different things.
Oh yeah.
People be like, oh, we was talking about the photo shoot that happened.
In the NDAs,
you don't come with you don't come prepared or come with stuff. I ask those questions. What do I need to bring? What do I need to wear? How does my hair need to look? How does my makeup need to look? Why did you come in?
Is there a stylist on set? Do I need to get?
Okay. Is there a makeup artist here? Is there a hairstylist there? Will y'all be providing? I'm asking all these questions, bro. Why you didn't? And then I didn't know we needed to do this.
Looking like a wet
and
mop.
Looking crazy.
Empty-handed.
That's exactly what they told us in high school.
You don't have your model back. Like, why did you not ask any more follow-up questions?
Yeah.
What happened? But I think that goes into self-awareness as well. Like I said, a lot of people are not self-aware. I know I don't want to put myself in a situation. If you stay ready, You ain't got to get ready.
That's a Snapple fact. Tashira, I wanted to hear your thoughts too. Is telling the truth bad for business?
I think that it's not bad for business.
Okay.
I think
so you keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it real type of person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I like Six said, I'm not gonna overshare. I'm not just gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Volunteering the information.
Blabbering at the mouth. Like, you know, what pertains to this conversation pertains to this conversation. Now, if you tell me something or you ask me something, you know, you want to know something, I'm not willing to volunteer that information. Maybe I'll just say, I don't know right now. I'm still working on that. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'll get back to you. Still in the works. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make up no elaborate lie. But I'm gonna just tell you, like, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. That's not ready right now. You know what I'm saying? And I keep it real short and sweet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't never love to lie because I don't want nobody lying to me. You know, it triggers the Michael Myers in me. You know what I'm saying? So
y'all don't want to see that side of Tashira, bro. Y'all don't want to see that side.
Trigger the Michael Myers.
Y'all don't want to see that side.
No, not even just that. I just see you thinking you far away from her and she right behind you.
No, bro. I'm telling y'all, y'all do not want to see that side of Tashira, bro. Leave her alone, bro.
You thought you was getting away with that one?
Oh,
she right behind you.
Okay.
I've learned in business, like in my 9-to-5 job, I'm in healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in administration. So I mean, I've learned in that type of business, for me at least, it's true to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And if I ain't got it, I ain't finna lie about it because then I have to follow up with another lie.
Exactly.
Or I got to remember what that lie is. And 9 times out of 10, I forgot what that lie was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to follow up and be, you know, like for real, but I really don't know what I'm talking about no more because I forgot what lie I told you first.
For sure.
I ain't gonna say I'm not a good liar where I need to be. I can be. You know, I can apply myself. But I don't love to do that.
Me, I'm a terrible liar.
Yeah.
I can apply myself, okay?
Right.
But if I feel like in business, I just like to move forward with truth. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, you ain't ready, you don't know, you still working on it. Just for my own sanity so I can keep up. But I think it's always sure to keep it a buck. And as a business partner, somebody doing business with, I feel like that's a good quality to have. And that's what I would want as somebody keeping it a buck with me. If some shit is up or you behind on schedule or you know what I'm saying, you was supposed to have something today, but you ain't gonna have it until 2 weeks from now, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna like it, but I know now.
You let me know.
You know what I'm saying? From now on, we're gonna have to set a bit clearer boundaries, you know, and work from that. But at the end of the day, let me know. Let's keep it a buck. You know, life happen. But like, this is business, you know, and in business, you can't be playing with people's time.
That's a fact.
Time is that money.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, like, let me find out you lying. I can't with you.
No,
if you would have just kept it a buck, we could have still kept it cool and worked it out. But now you a liar. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel like you move.
No work done.
And then when you lie, you know, when you lie about minute things, you look at a person like you lied about some small shit. For real. You know what I'm saying? What would you lie? What else you gonna lie about? I feel like you'll lie about anything if you'll lie about something small. So I think keep it a buck, keep it trill. You know what I'm saying? To the best of your abilities.
One.
What you got?
Bad for business? Yes.
Absolutely.
Highly bad for business because if I'm doing business with you, I need 100%, like she said, honesty. Because regardless of, I got you, I ain't gonna like it, but I got you and I got us. You know, and the same goes for the other way around. I would never not keep nothing from you that I think would throw you off, throw anything we got planned off or anything like that. Now, I come from a very dysfunctional life, so I was taught to lie. Where I learned to protect myself to lie versus, like you said, being vulnerable or, like you said, lying for little shit. Like, you don't got to lie for little shit. Younger me, for my protection, my safety, and my well-being, I would lie. For my business, for my progression, for my healthiness that I'm in right now, for everything I'm doing, do I believe lying's bad? I believe certain people can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
I believe that omitting certain things is still the lie, yes. And like we said, we won't like it, but I would rather you tell me the truth now.
But when is it your responsibility, though, if they can't? It's not your responsibility if they can't handle the truth.
And that's the thing. I'm not in a position to sugarcoat for nobody. Friends, family, nobody. I don't want you to do that for me. I have a very straightforward life. Like, I have no parents, so you got to keep it real with me. Sometimes I have to learn through experience. So I will be that same person for you. So be that same person for me. At least when it comes to business. Because truthfully, I already don't want to do business with nobody. I just want to get rich and get out the way. But me, I know that you don't operate in life alone and function successfully as everybody screams. The people that keep your head on straight, the different randoms that you run into, those things matter. So, when it comes to business, I want genuine people, raw. Like, if it hurts me and you're telling me, I'm staying around you. Why? Because I need that energy. I need all raw energy and genuineness from you. If you sugarcoating, I'm going to move around from you, especially when it comes to business. Because we got too much money to make.
Yeah.
So
no, that was a big part of what I was going to say. That just hit me. We got to take a break real quick because we got to change the cameras around and batteries. Yeah, so we're going to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Blue Avenue Podcast. We'll be right back. Okay. So we're gonna get through the topics. We had to take a little break. The other topic was, do you believe in going 50-50 on the bills? I'll let you go to the bills. Oh, I can't.
Hey, man, you gotta get your time, man.
I'm with it. I'll start for real. So I feel like, you can. I'm definitely for going 50-50, but like sometimes, and it's men and women, it's not just women. I want to make that clear before they cancel me. Like sometimes, like people overstep their bounds a little bit. You know, like they'll like kind of like be like, oh, like I'm the woman, I'm making more money, so I'm gonna talk to you any type of way I want. And I don't believe in that. Like yo, you can't just because you making more than me, and that's whoever it is. Like you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. Like you know what I'm saying?
Ego.
It's a respect thing at the end of the day.
Facts.
That's how I feel about it. But, yeah.
I pretty much base everything off on like a successful marriage that I see on almost everyday basis, which is my aunt and my uncle, and they have a very, very healthy relationship, and they both make very, very good money in the positions that they're in, and they go 50-50. There's certain things that he like his things. I mean, he's like a season ticket holder for the Twins, so obviously he takes care of that. She doesn't have any part of that. But like she does her things, like her monthly subscriptions. But they, for like the household functions and everything like that, he does the car notes, she does the phones. Like they have a very healthy dichotomy. But it just comes down to communication and something like that. Like they both make enough where one can do 100% of it, but that's just not how their dynamic is. They both split it 50-50, and then they have a large pot together. They both have separate accounts and everything like that, but they also but they're in a situation where like that's them. So it comes down to the situation. Me, myself, I'm totally down for 50-50. I'm with 50-50 because
I mean, it'll make a lot of things easier.
It makes life easier. If you're in with a significant other, it just makes everything so much easier. You have certain expenses and stuff like that you guys can come together on, but you take care of these things, I take care of these things, we have that understanding. Like it just comes down to understanding and communication. And so, I mean, I'm with it.
Yeah. Six, go ahead. 50-50.
I don't really believe in 50-50.
You don't, you said?
I don't.
Ooh.
Drop the bomb.
I don't.
Give it a bomb. Okay.
I feel like in a relationship, in a partnership, I'm not going to always be at 100. You may not always be at 100. Sometimes I may need to take up a little bit more, and sometimes it's a partnership. Okay. At the end of the day, we need to communicate with each other. Now, you're not going to tell me what I do and don't need to do, but having that communication is where everything lies, because coming into the relationship, I can provide for my damn self. I can do everything that you can maybe do for me in a relationship, I may can do for myself. Being in a partnership, though, we need to be able to make each other's lives better. Or, all together, just in general, being there to help each other where we may lack or just growing together. So I don't really believe in 50-50. Okay. I believe in doing what needs to be done to grow this partnership. And
There's going to be moments where it's 60-40,
exactly.
More like that.
So I don't really believe in the whole 50-50, and I don't believe in making it an obligation like you need to do this, you need to do that. So that's where I'm at with it.
Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah, so I be like, don't listen to Facebook like, well, my man needs to buy me this and it. Okay, it's cool to have your stipulations and have your own, things that you want for your relationship. But the things that you're asking from him or you're asking from her, can you do it for yourself? Like the men who you gotta have a full course meal when I get home from work. Can you cook yourself, nigga?
Yeah,
like
it's almost
what?
the same as her
Sorry.
telling her,
can
telling me
you
I
cook
gotta
for
wait
yourself
90
though? Like
days.
that's like that's a thing for me. Like
I'm sorry.
To share, do you believe in going 50-50 with the bills and all that?
I'm like 50-50 with 50-50.
Halfway on halfway. Hey,
You just love me
you don't know
at the
until
same
you know.
time.
You know?
Like,
Yeah.
what?
You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for marriage on a point. I'm not married, haven't been married. But I do believe in 50. I don't believe that sole proportion of the bill should be on one person.
right.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that that's fair. I mean, if we balling out, you know what I'm saying? We millionaires and we just got it. Yeah,
Right.
you
Like,
take
if I
care
got a
of it.
WNBA
You
player,
know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If I got you big
one.
balling. I
Right.
expect you to be 100.
Right. Don't worry, boo. I got it when you get home.
I got dinner. You know?
I mean, they getting all that money
in
back, so
reality,
right.
in realistic life, I do believe in 50-50. I do kind of believe in what Six said as well.
Yeah.
Just, filling in where it is necessary.
Exactly.
But, I mean, in a real perfect life, you know what I'm saying? Would I want it to be a little bit like, would I want to pay less bills? Yeah, of course. But no. I don't know. But I also feel like, because I was also just watching the show the other day. I ain't going to say what show because I need people. But so watching the show the other day, and they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like when you get married, because they were getting married, when you get married and you're paying bills, like, and you are going 50-50, it still kind of makes you feel like you are in like that premature relationship type of status. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're still in that remedial phase of relationship. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we're dating, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not married, we're not but you know what I'm saying? We still split it halfway. That was just their viewpoint of that, and that kind of made me think a little bit like
that's a grown way of thinking like that though.
So he would in that situation, he was saying like he'll pay 100% of the rent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got the rent and he got this, and she'll keep whatever bills that she had prior to that. But like, so I guess in a way that is kind of 50-50, just depending on how you look at it.
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna take y'all too long because I know we gotta move.
Sure.
But based off of what he said and all together, communication, and honestly, I'm a provider. I don't really if I see myself being with you as a woman, I'm gonna come with everything together, so I know that I want to take care of you. I want to make your life easier. And me taking care of you takes care of me.
Okay.
So honestly, a lot of things I think, and I'm old school with a lot of this. Honestly, I go all the way back. I was taught by the Macs and the pimps. Like, yeah, you take care of yours, and trust me, they will take care of you. And especially when you take care of a woman, you will take care of you. When you involve bullshit, she brings the bullshit. Right. And that's why I said that shit about the 90 days thing. I don't believe in the 90-day rule. You ain't gonna like my answer.
You know what? All right, look, so that's gonna be a whole different situation.
That's for the next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna do the next episode.
Podcast.
Okay, because I'm gonna skip the PDA when we'll talk about that on a different way. But I do want to talk about the marriage one, sleeping in separate rooms or houses. So okay, I'm gonna start with Tashira, then we're just gonna bounce around. I don't know. So, do you think a marriage could work if a couple sleeps in separate rooms?
I just personally no.
Okay.
For me, no.
You think it could work?
Hell no.
Okay.
What is you? Because like I mean, unless you got some medical condition, okay, or and like even that
machine.
Yeah, CPAP.
I mean,
and
even that, like even a CPAP. You know what I'm saying? You want to be close to your significant other. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to. What's the point of sleeping alone? Might as well be single.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the major things of our relationship is having someone to sleep with at night, having someone to, you know what I'm saying? So we sleep with. So what, you gonna wait until you just about to doze off and then you gonna get up and go into your room? That's so roommate to me.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not with that. I just think that is so whack.
That just sounds.
So before you go, Six, I'm gonna let you go. The reason I brought this up because I've talked to the gym I go to. I meet a lot of like married people that they talk about their marriage, and that's more common than people think. Like I know a lot of they're like, yo, I sleep in the.
I'm not gonna lie, my granddad and my grandma they were dated.
Like my wife sleep in that room, I sleep in this room. So I want to let y'all know that. That's why I brought it up because it's a lot more common than people would even know. But
fun fact of the day: Flintstones was the first show that showed couples sleeping in the same room. And it caused a lot of controversy.
And maybe once you get to a certain age, maybe once you get to a certain age, you want more separation. But as younger people, as a younger person, like, I don't understand it. Yeah. You want to be my roommate.
But I have heard some people like their relationship grew more because one person just doesn't sleep comfortably, and because they move in their sleep, and it started to dwell on them like, I'm not getting a good night's sleep, and it's irritating me, and I'm despising the person that you are.
They didn't get the sleep number, babe.
When they when they do a separation,
yes.
I'm a 70 and he's a 45.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But they got different. They moved out in different rooms. But I seen like they said over time, like their relationship got stronger than whatever it was because they both got good night's sleep. Yeah. They woke up, did everything else normally.
You gotta
did breakfast,
find other ways to connect because
like
I don't see you.
I mean, they had nights where it was on and cracking and stuff like that.
Right.
But
oh no!
Yeah.
But them that Tuesday night just got off got off work, and I just want to lay down. Like them nights, I'm sleeping in this room. Right. You probably watch ESPN until you pass out. We wake up and we start it over again.
I ain't go. That sounds like something we like 10, 20 years of marriage.
That's that 45.
We together forever, but I'm low key sick of you. Like I know you're sick of me too. So
like you have your moments. Like hey, like I love you, but I really don't like you right now.
And I think that's what marriage is entirely, is understanding that.
Yeah,
you're not gonna like.
You got a roommate.
You're not gonna like people in general if you deal with it.
I hate that a roommate. That sounds just so like. Ew.
But I mean, your significant other is gonna do things. If you're married for a very long time, they're gonna do things that you don't like.
But the moment I start feeling like I got a roommate, like for me, I'm like, what are we doing this for? I don't have a lover anymore. Like we're not in love with each other. You know, I don't want to ever feel like my partner is my roommate or my. You know what I'm saying? Like just another person I'm cohabitating with. Like I don't never want to feel that. So I feel like if it gets to that point where I really like. I mean, besides you having an unrestful night, but like I can't be around you. You got to sleep in another room. Like divorce me, babe.
Okay. Just point. So if I can't
leave me.
So
if I can't touch you, it's a problem.
I want your opinion too, and then we're gonna do the red flag jobs.
Me personally, I'm a very independent person.
Okay.
I'm not a cuddler at all.
So you cool with it?
I'm cool with the whole separate room thing. I'm cool with even a separate house thing. We have the
we did.
Connecting,
that was part of it.
the little connecting thing. I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, when I want to be around you, I'm gonna be around you. But when I don't, and I need my space and my isolation between myself, I need to be able to go into my own space. Which is why my sister lived with me for a minute. Okay, when you going? When you leaving? I need to be able to have my own space to do what I want to do and move how I want to move. Not saying that it's not going to be a connection there, because you do have to build that connection in other ways besides, because I'm not going to be like that anyway. Even if we did sleep in the same room, we need a big ass bed, because I'm not, get from under me. It's hot. I'm sweating. Where the fan at? Like, it's too much going on, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm not a cuddler. It's never been in me. And that's been a thing in a lot of my relationships, me not being like that, because I need my space.
Yo, I literally that's crazy.
That
I was on the last episode, they got on my head because they was like, "Oh, you detached?
I'm not. I
need
show my love in different ways than what is normal probably seem. Like I love you in different ways than what probably may seem normal.
Hope y'all watching this,
but I do show my love.
Because they was on my head, they're like, "You don't like cuddling with me? What's wrong?"
I don't like cuddling.
But that's just
it's hot as hell.
I want to miss you so that when I see you, you know what I'm saying?
I like cuddling, but I ain't dogging nobody for ain't like it. It is hot. I don't want to cuddle all the time. Maybe like a 5-minute interval, and then
my arm falling asleep, bro.
Yeah, no. When we sleep, just get that kiss, get that hug.
My head is heavy.
My head is heavy, so I ain't even bad. I be feeling bad. Like, what do you mean?
No, for real. And nothing wrong with people who do like cuddling. Nothing wrong with y'all. But me personally, no. I'm not. No, we can have our separate houses, separate rooms, whatever. We can link up on, whatever day. When it naturally, we cool, because you can come in my room. It's nothing where you can't come in my room and I can't come in your room. You can come in if you want to. Okay? Like, get out. No,
you
but
want to cuddle with me? Nah.
I need to have that platform to have my own space. For sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's real.
And I'm young. I'm 23.
I ever dealt with.
So, a lot of times it's like, no. I'm just 23, bro.
I'm
like that.
I gotta, like, even if my pinky touch you, I got to touch you. I'm sorry.
Everybody different, too.
We don't even need it. We don't need it. Why why we gotta
We don't
touch?
gotta be all up
You
in
know what I'm
it.
saying? We don't need to touch
Shit,
and
my
be sleeping
foot
in the
could just
same
be on
bed
your
and
leg
still
or
have
something. I'm
enjoyment of
satisfied.
company.
I want you
Like,
here,
I
but
don't
not
need to
here.
touch you.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
need
on
your
my game,
presence
you
to
over
be
here, I'm
here.
fine.
I need to feel that you next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like, just because we sleep in the same bed don't mean I need to be on you.
Yeah.
I just want to
Exactly.
be near you.
But
You
that
know what
also
I'm saying? When
shows
you
you
sign
who
up
are-
for marriage, that's, you know what I'm saying? You're like,
Yeah, that's different.
it's just different. You know, when we're talking about marriage, you're not talking about relationship. You just being with somebody,
girlfriend,
y'all being with
boyfriend,
somebody for a
whoever.
little bit. You signed up for lifelong
Lifelong.
I'm gonna
commitment.
say, like,
So
yeah,
you have
okay,
at that
think
point, I
like
mean,
that.
it really just
I don't
comes
know.
down to understanding what your person's love language is.
That's what we talked about last time.
Exactly.
That's all it comes down
That's
to.
very important. And
Okay.
people neglect that a lot when it comes to
Yeah, you're right.
relationships. I was just in a situation like that where my needs were not being met in that way. I'm not a cuddler, never will be.
Yeah.
I like my space. And you need to be allowing that. It shouldn't be a problem because whatever you need, I'm going to accommodate that and have that communication with you so that we can build in our bond. But if you don't want to listen and come up to what their needs are, you only focusing on you, me, it won't work anyway in the long run.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Hey,
Exactly.
Hey, you gotta know the
Gotta
person
find
you want to
somebody
be
who
with.
fits
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
Because some things are unnegotiable.
Simple.
And whatever
I
they
don't want to
are.
be with nobody who don't want to touch me. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
yeah.
Like,
I'm
that's
really,
some
I
things-
overthink, so I'm gonna think you
some
fucking
things
something.
can
I'm
be.
gonna
So
think
you
somebody
just gotta
touch
find
you,
somebody who.
or I'm gonna think something happened. Like I'm gonna think too deep into it. I think psychology for everything. So really, I'm gonna think something really happened to you. Like I'm gonna try to undo it, and actually help me understand this.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just
We talked
everybody
about
like. You know, because we grew up kind of the same, so that's why it throws me. I'm like, damn, I'm an only child too, so why am I a lot like this? Everybody's different. People like being touched. Got touched too much. Like, nah, you not touching me. Keep your hand. Like, nowadays, that's how you got to move now, shit.
Okay. So I feel all y'all on that. And I don't know, I thought that was a thing for me too, because I like, they was like, I'm detached. I like my space, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, cause we was talking about that on the last podcast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we was talking about that on the last one. They was like, would you want to see your girl like at least 4 times a week? 4 times a week, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
Every day though, like that's
a
kinda
lot.
like,
Every day is
that's how you know them
That's
dudes
very
not as busy
excessive.
as you.
Every
That's what I'm
day?
saying. If I see you
I
every
would
day, I
cut
want to
some
miss you.
niggas off for wanting to see me
No,
every day.
I've
Yeah.
cut some.
No, I
Baby, chill.
You don't got no job?
I have a
That's
life.
what I'm saying.
What are you doing outside of life?
Bro,
That's
go
what I'm
walk
saying.
your dog.
If I see you
Right.
every day, I'm not gonna miss you.
making money?
walk your dog.
Right. What
Make
you
me
doing?
miss you.
Yeah,
Let
if I
me
see you
miss
every day,
you.
I'm not gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I want we can talk, we can communicate. That's
Yeah.
easy. But I'm saying, like, be
Wanna
around
be
you
in
every
my
day.
skin.
Right. I want to be able to like. I
Something
can't
like
wait
that.
to see you when I'm out of work.
That's what I'm
be me.
saying. Okay.
Be me.
No,
we gotta,
for
we gotta
real.
go in a little bit. So, all right. We're going to do red flag jobs. And these are a list that compiled up from everybody at the Beehive. Y'all know who y'all is. Maserati Mel, you know what I'm saying? Alley-oop, Mari Mar, you know what I'm saying? Who else am I forgetting? Noah Bags, C Money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, red flag jobs. So this is the list we compiled together. And then y'all can throw in y'all's and then we're going to do
These
shout-outs.
are just red flags of people?
Red flag jobs.
Oh, jobs. Oh,
Like,
okay.
we came up with this list.
All right,
and,
cool.
You know, do
'Cause I
that.
gotta
Okay.
go.
Humility.
So, okay, I'm going to do women first. And we're going to see how y'all feel
He
about
finna
it.
say strippers
I
watch.
know.
No, I only
We already said that. That's
Yeah,
not.
I only has red flag job.
He said that.
That
huh?
is men's
I said
main
like
thing.
bottle girls and like
Bottle
all
service
that.
girls.
And
Yes.
bartenders.
Bartenders.
Wow,
and
But
I'm a
bottle
okay,
bottle
that's
service
not on the
service
list.
girl. What's wrong with bottle service girl?
Hold on,
We bottle
That's
service
a
girl.
red
Okay.
Money.
flag.
I made
Look,
my rent in a night. What is we
I
talking
was like,
about, bro?
you're not gonna like one of these. So yeah, bartender, bottle
I
girl, nail techs are red flag jobs.
Hairstyles. I know you.
The biggest. Okay, I'm gonna go through all of them. Nail tech, flight
Right.
attendants,
Flight attendants.
Hey, steak
Yes.
to steak.
Yeah,
Respectfully. Respectfully tattoo artists, female tattoo artists, and male tattoo artists too. I know.
As a
respectfully
whole.
though.
As a
That's
whole.
respectfully though. Yeah, I know. I was like, I know you can
Damn,
tattoo artists.
No,
Nah,
for real.
I didn't
What?
experience that yet.
Keep going.
Wait,
Keep
wait,
going.
what? Oh,
I don't keep on.
okay, yeah. Bars. What I say? Yeah, nurses, nail techs,
Anything with scrubs.
anything.
Yeah,
Wow,
because
I'm a nurse
scrubs, bro,
too.
you a boy.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just
Flight
saying all the
attendants,
jobs that
tattoo
we be
artists,
having are
dance.
popular.
Yeah. Did I miss one, DeVille? That was all I had on my list for women. We're gonna go through the men next.
Not
But
jobs
hold
that you
on, like,
in
why-
Just name the
Chicago.
popular jobs.
Hold on, he
In
not done.
Chicago, most dudes
He
will
not
know
done.
if they
said-
got this job,
Was
they
that-
know
You
they
already
can
said
pick
personal
her up.
trainer?
That's for men.
Yeah.
Male person trainers. Are,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna get
That
to
was
them
all
in
for
a second.
women?
That's all I have for women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Do
pretty
y'all
much had the
red
same
flag
thing.
women jobs? Y'all would know better than me.
For men.
Like red
Nah,
flag
you-
women
you
jobs.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna- I
The
women.
flight attendants.
Women,
She really-
ladies.
We love you.
I'm not even gonna do y'all like that.
Come on, go with it.
I know the red
No, because first of all, I'm in the medical field.
For
so
sure.
I just
We
feel
both
like
in
that
medical
was an
field.
attack.
It wasn't. I was just telling you what we.
You don't
this, by the way, this isn't what I think. This is just the
I
consensus
just feel like when
amongst
people in the
groups.
medical field are green flags, we can help you.
Okay.
Got that money. I've been
Every
in
nurse I done
situations
been
for
with
sure where I've
been on
had
red
to help
flag.
somebody.
I know some friends that's in the CNA and art.
I didn't say I was a CNA.
No, I'm saying I know.
I
Okay,
have
let me
my
correct.
CNA, ain't nothing wrong
I
with
know
it.
some
I
people.
didn't say that was wrong, but I didn't say it was my
This is a
type.
And this is
consensus
just an honest
amongst
opinion.
the
This
group.
is just an honest truth. I have some people that I know that are only in that shit because of the benefits,
What about
not
the men?
because of help.
CNA men. I
ain't
know
say,
some too.
I ain't just say women.
fair.
I didn't say just women. I said I
But
know
I'll
some
also
people.
say,
I ain't gonna lie, that
bottle
money
service
good.
is not a red
No,
flag.
facts. That's money. It's not
But-
that good if you
okay,
don't know what
so
you're doing.
wait, let me get this clear. Let me just clear this.
Go with the middle.
The dancers are not
No.
a red flag. However,
me.
but bottle service,
That's a
bottle
bottle-
service is a red flag.
I can tell you
I
why
mean-
they think it's a red flag because I've heard it while I was bottle
Shout out to Dirty
servicing.
D.
A lot of the people say bottle service red flags are because what we do for our tips. There are some girls
What do
who
we do for who
I didn't
tips?
have that in
exactly.
mind.
That's what I said.
The
As soon as they
dancers,
said
what
it.
they do for their tips?
That's what I
I-
said.
All we doing at bottle service got some cute outfits on with
yeah,
the lights
man.
I ain't
up.
gonna front.
Y'all
Some of
know-
these strippers
I'm
I've
on their
talked to have
side
been some
with
of the
this one
coolest
now.
people.
I feel it.
Okay.
Bottle service too.
Nah.
So
You
what
ain't
I would
talking
say
to the right
is y'all would
ones.
know.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Hey,
Y'all
I'm
would know
finna say
better
the
than
after
me.
set they be taking their tops off, bringing you liquor.
That's
Yeah,
a
I ain't
different type of environment.
That's
Y'all-
what I'm saying.
y'all
Like,
know
That's
they
better
not
than
do
me,
only
too
but-
much.
bottle service though.
No,
What-
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. In
What
this
would be
bottle
the red
service.
flag jobs for women? Y'all would know better than us, obviously.
Okay, what about men?
I was like, I go through that list
Hold
too,
on, wait,
bro.
let me
Okay,
think.
yeah, no,
I'm trying to
think
think for
about
it.
women.
Red
Let me
flag
think
for
for women because
women.
I ain't even gonna be trying to be like one-sided.
I would say the red flag for women job, the one that I would see is probably like locticians.
Oh, baby, them locks.
Hairstylists.
Locticians, what they do, what they
Hairstylists.
do for them, what they do to them male clients. I know a bunch of locticians up here.
Hairstylists, female barbers. I know.
Just
a
go to the
female
What?
Africans on university. They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah. about
Okay.
it.
But
I just saw that
the
barbershop that do that.
hairstylists in general, but really the locticians because you know it's more male oriented.
Like the males,
But
so
like,
that's how they meet
yeah,
they
that's
they
red
for
flags
dips.
out
That's
here.
how they meet they look.
Just
you know,
a little
yeah.
bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say every hairstylist be doing it.
But I know a lot of majority of them up here.
Also, I'll say the lady. What you want to call them? Like rappers.
Oh, the female
R&B
rappers up
artists.
here?
Okay, I can see that.
I just saw somebody say something
Yeah.
like, "Boy, the boys be forgetting I'm a rapper. Boy, you
You know
the
what I'm saying?
groupie."
Like we got these
Yeah,
ladies,
I was like, look,
our
that's-
lady entertainers, I don't want to
Yeah.
say entertainers, artists.
Artists. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, look, we're gonna get into the men and then we're gonna go.
I definitely
For
gotta
sure.
hit a man, but I already
Okay,
know what
so-
they gonna say.
And then y'all can give me
Tattoo
y'all
artists are
too.
not red flags.
Okay, I was like,
I don't
I know you
understand
would. I
how
know.
we're
I
not
look,
red
this
flags.
not
We're
me.
not no
This is a
red fuck,
consensus
no red
group.
The
sorry,
few
no red
female
flags.
tattoo
Male
artists
tattoo
that I
artists.
do know are
Okay.
actually mean as
A lot of
so-
I
I'm
was like,
about to say the
They
male
say
tattoo
I'm-
artists. I wouldn't even say that's a red flag for men because they do be a little like
creepy.
They be really
They
they be
That's what
either
I'm saying,
creepy
they-
or a little
they be
standoffish.
creepy.
Like they don't even be on that with you. Like
Right.
Yeah, they really there for
Catch
their
your shit and get the
craft.
fuck
Like,
out.
oh my god, just put a Pokemon.
A lot of the
on you.
female, like I've had
or
people
something.
come to me to get tattoos because I did not respond to their DMs trying to ask to take me out. I don't. So for those who don't know, I don't date men. So a lot of times men come to me through my DM to try to talk to me or swipe up on my pictures, whatever. But then I see them trying to book next week, and then when they get to the appointment, it's like, you know, I see you trying to do this, and I'm trying to, you know,
Like,
Like,
no, try again.
yeah,
Right.
thank you, girl, because for real, that's not how you finna try to talk to me. So that be, you know, the
So
weird
okay,
shit.
Okay,
we're
what's
gonna
the
do the
band?
men and we're gonna do our shout outs.
It's
and then
photographer at the top of the list.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's in there.
Drug dealer, fast food employees, rappers, athletes, male dancers, podcast hosts,
Podcasters for sure.
personal
job.
personal
That's
trainers,
how we just
Personal
Uber
trainers.
and Lyft drivers.
That list should be a lot longer.
Yeah, it's like it's more. We ain't got all the
Uber
time.
driver, and I had to drop him. He was red flag as hell.
Yeah.
Yes, heavy on them. Don't
Yeah.
trust them, ladies.
I'm not even
Don't
gonna
trust
disagree.
them.
No.
Did I miss any before we?
I definitely
No,
had
you-
personal
you
trainer.
nailed it
on
I was like,
that.
yo,
You
shout out
got
to
a
my,
fact.
shout out to the Beehive.
You got a
I'm
fact.
sorry, we us fellas
You
got
nailed it on
Yeah.
the
Any
head.
job.
Any job that a guy can
Any
Yeah,
job.
any job. Yeah.
In their eyes, it's a red flag. You a man.
No.
Especially the
No.
photographers.
No.
Hey, hold on, wait. They ain't say nothing about the
We
massage
love
therapist.
us
They
some
ain't say
men
nothing
with
about
jobs.
the,
Yeah.
they
We
ain't say-
love, as a woman,
What about
I
the
can
dudes that
tell
do
you,
hair?
we love us a man with a job.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
You better be
Fast food,
provide
I
just
ain't
a society.
gonna knock you. You know what I'm saying? Because you still
making your
working.
money.
You still making your bag. However, I want you to do better.
Drug dealer?
You trying to be the general?
They did say drug dealer. And
No, I'm
that's,
asking them. So drug dealer falls in this category?
that's a red flag as fuck.
Yeah. It's illegal.
Get nobody saying it wasn't fun.
Stop breaking the law.
No, so look.
They
Based
like
off
the
of what
money.
you said earlier, so remember I was saying, like, you know,
Everybody
some
saying
people,
what's
that
fun.
tweet,
Okay.
they said they only date guys for fun. There are some guys that are just for fun, and there are some guys that
Y'all do the same
And y'all
thing
do
with
the same
women.
thing.
You know you got Keisha.
You
Keisha on Monday because Keisha free.
Look,
On
look.
Tuesday you got Tasha because Tasha cool. She
I
funny.
don't got
You like
nobody
how she
saying on
cook.
my phone under free meal. I'm just
I
gonna say
damn
that.
I don't have that either.
Right.
So-
First of all,
I know a
y'all
few-
man
I
is
know a few
frugal.
ladies that
Y'all
do.
man is frugal as fuck.
I know a few
I
ladies
don't
that
got
do.
nobody saying like that.
He had her in the phone under 316-56. I'm like, I need to take notes. Because what?
Yo.
You know how you get texts from like different apps and stuff, they send you
Yeah.
ads?
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean.
I'm like,
your
bro,
package
Shout out
is
to
on the
that
way.
Fashion Nova text. I saw that.
That was wild.
That was crazy. Okay, you know we gotta go. These
Yeah, we
cameras
gotta
finna
wrap
bu-
it up.
They finna burn out on us. So DeVille, please give your shout outs and all that stuff. Whoever you want to shout out. I know you got some stuff.
I just wanted to say no shout out to Oberman and Dave Portnoy, but my regular shout outs,
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't think of nobody right now.
yeah. That's like,
We can keep it
running
pushing.
Yeah. So Six, please, you know what I'm saying? Let us
Period.
know.
I want to shout out to myself.
Okay.
I'm just
Do
playing.
that.
But I do want to shout out Boss Lady Shoutique
Whoop, whoop.
for sure. I do also want to shout out my friend Tashira because I love her and we always have great conversations with each other for sure. And yeah, that's really who I want to shout out.
I like that. This year, please. You got
Yeah,
some
for
shout-outs?
sure. Shout out Boss Lady Shoutique. Go shop. She's located in Northtown Mall. Use the code Tashira 15% off. And yeah, just shout out to everybody. Great conversation today. Shout out to the viewers for tuning in and taking your time to listen. We appreciate you. Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Tashira Harris. It's TASHIRA Harris. And then Instagram is Tashira_H.
Period. All of mines are Biggsyxgod on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. All of the mines is Biggsyxgod.
Big. That's the little one.
We're gonna shout out No Excuses. We gotta shout out my boy Kane Stewart for, you know, the hat, wavy, all them. You can follow me on Aries.finance56 on all platforms. TikTok is like King Von 56. Don't ask too many questions about that.
Don't ask me. Yeah.
Shit you don't want to see.
Yeah.
There you go.
And shout out to y'all for a great conversation
for
today.
real, man.
Yeah,
You know,
we
this
had
is
to,
definitely
we had to
a
wrap
vibe.
it up because we was moving like real fast with the camera and stuff. But we're gonna do this again. Like we gotta get like
We
another
gotta have a
session.
part
They
two.
gotta invite y'all
Okay.
to our podcast.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a fact. We
Like,
coming.
period.
We didn't even, we gotta come back part two.
Yeah, part two. Yeah.
Still got some stuff we didn't talk about.
Yeah, I was like, we
Yes,
got a
and I
whole
was ready.
another episode to discuss
Oh
stuff.
God.
Except
Yeah.
part 2 with the famous.
That's a fact, man.
Bigs. Not the
We
Not the little one.
we out, man. It's the Blue Happy Podcast. I'm laughing so hard at this. All right, man. Blue Happy Podcast. We going.